sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight.
What's good, YouTube? Alex Fuel here, back again, once again. And today, I got for you another Legends of Runeterra gameplay video for you guys today. And oh my goodness, I am very excited for this episode because today we're going to combine two of the most interesting and honestly very powerful archetypes and mash them together in a cohesive, I would say, mid-range deck, but it is basically a hybrid of an aggressive deck with a mid-range big boy endgame to it. As today, we're gonna showcase a deck that is very like what do you call it? Very appropriate. The deck name is very appropriate. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you El Rey de la Metajuego, or if you're not Spanish, or if you don't know Spanish, this name literally translates to the King of the Metagame, because yes, this deck is a combination of two very popular strategies in the world of Legends of Runeterra, and specifically in the metagames that it was popular in, wherein this deck is a hybrid of a Pirate Aggro deck, but at the same time this deck is also a homage, a throwback to the classic Twisted Fate Swain mid-range decks of the past. And we're basically combining the two archetypes, and actually I built a pretty cohesive deck. I got here ready for you wonderful people. So what is El Rey de la Metajuego, or the King of the Metagame? El Rey de la Metajuego, or the King of the Metagame, is a hybrid of an aggressive deck with a mid-range splash in there as well, English. And so, the champions that we're using rather in this deck are the following. We have a couple of copies of Miss Fortune, a couple of copies of Twisted Fate, and a couple of copies of the Grand General himself. Mother effing Swain is here, boys. And this deck is essentially a combination of an aggro deck and a mid-range deck. The goal of the deck, obviously, is to win the game by sheer brute force, or to burn the opponent down to the ground and win with level 2 Daddy Swain. Because when you level up Swain, you basically, essentially, end the game right there with a slam of the NOXUS, and thanks to his recent buff that he received a couple of balance patches ago, he now gets the Overwhelm tag or keyword, because yeah, Overwhelm is just too, I'm gonna say the word, it's just too overwhelming for the opponent to to take advantage of that, or to defend themselves from this overwhelming attack from Swain, which is very fun to play. Personally, my top 5 favorite champions in the game of lore, and boy, oh boy, do I get to showcase him alongside his pirate brethren in the form of Twisted Fate and Miss Fortune. And yes, I am talking about Miss Fortune here because Miss Fortune is so good in a deck like this. Going back to what I was saying, Miss Fortune is very good in a deck like this because of the fact that she is able to push damage onto the opponent. A 3 mana 3/3 BILGEWATER champion that says, whenever allies attack, deal 1 damage to all battling enemies and the enemy nexus. So, in theory, if we can go ahead and attack once every couple of turns, Misfortune can get in there and get some insane board pressure and insane control the board aspects as well. This card, this champion, is so good in a deck like this because we are at the end of the day, we are a combination of an aggressive deck with a mid-range splash in there as well. And yes, we got his, or should I say her, what do you call it? Her partner in crime, known as Twisted Fate. And boy, oh boy, do I love the underworld, what do you call it? Skin for Twisted Fate. I think I may want to use this as the thumbnail of today's video. Why not? So, Twisted Fate is so good in the deck like this as well because of the fact we are essentially, again, a combination of an aggressive deck with a mid-range playstyle as well, because Twisted Fate here is a 4 mana, 2 attack, 2 health BILGEWATER champion that has quick attack, and upon play, which is a skill, you have to play a destiny card from among his 3 picks, or 3 card choices here at the right hand side of your screen. And the level up requirement says, I've seen you draw 9 cards, aka he needs to see you draw 9 cards from your deck, which is easier said than done in English. And boy oh boy, once you level up Twisted Fate, the points just keep on growing. But mainly we are using him for mainly damaging spells such as the red card, a skill that deals 1 damage to all enemies and the enemy nexus, which is very important in a deck like this, wherein we are essentially not only controlling the board, but also dealing damage as well, which is the main idea behind the concept of the deck. And we have as well the gold card as well to take care of big units that we can not, handle with this, region combination. Because this region combination doesn't have access to the likes of big boy removal spells with the likes of Venganza or Vengeance from the Shadow Isles region. And so we resort, rather English, to the gold card to go ahead and deal 2 damage and you get to stun the strongest enemy, which in a way gives us time, it stalls out the game, while at the same time we want to counter the opponent and take care of them before they take care of us, which is massive in a list like this, wherein we are basically an aggro deck that also employs a mid-range strategy to go ahead and stay alive against other aggro decks and or mid-range big boy decks that want to overpower us in the late stage of the match. And speaking of the late stage of the match, we have a lot of tech cards, or cards in general, that help us win the race in the late game. More specifically, we have the Ravenbloom Conservatory. The Ravenbloom Conservatory is a very powerful win condition for a aggressive / mid-range hybrid like this one. A 1 mana landmark from NOXUS that has a countdown of 11, and upon reaching 0, you get to create a Tidebook in hand. But here's the catch. The landmark advances 1 round for each fast speed spell, slow speed spell, or skill you have played this game. I have showcased this card in the past in the Shadow Isles NOXUS mid-range / control variant that I used a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken, and this card puts in the work. And once you basically flip the conservatory and you get Tybok, oh boy, the nastiness hits the fan. Tybok is a 6 mana 6/6, so pretty, let's just say, insane stat line from a card, from a landmark English, and says it has a trample, also known as overwhelm. And it says, or the card says, when he is summoned, you grant allies everywhere +1 attack, and for the rest of the game, take note, the rest of the game, all of your spells and your skills deal 1 extra damage. So you can probably tell that we're gonna end the game as quickly as possible, preferably in the mid to late stages of the match. Around turn 5, turn 6, at the latest. But the main idea of this deck is we want to go fast. We want to go turbo on the opponent before they can get their game plan going and they start to overwhelm us with their value. And there are a lot of greedy control decks in the game of Legends of Runeterra. Like for instance, you have the likes of Karma, you have the likes of Kindred, among many others. And we need to go ahead and put on the pressure before they pressure us. And so that is the idea of a deck like this, wherein we are a basically aggro deck, aggressive deck, that also can control the board against these burn decks, these other aggro decks, because we don't have access to Shadow Isles based removal that allows us to heal us, or to heal our health, or to bring our health back up to snuff. We don't have access to Premier Shadow Isles removal, like for instance, Viral Feast, Withering Whale, Withering Mist, amongst many others. So we resort to this to go ahead and take care of those ideas. And for the removal, speaking of the removal, we have a lot of it in the deck. We have a full set, a triple copy of Blade's Edge. We have Swain's rather, signature style in Ravenous Flock. You have a triple copy of Disintegrate to go ahead and take care of big units. And with the deck structure being as it is, we are able to spread out and to go ahead and proc Disintegrate and or enable the Disintegrate, and it is absolutely glorious. We have triple copy of Make It Rain and a triple copy of Death's Hand alongside a couple of Noxian servers to go ahead and either burn the opponent or to take care of their pesky creatures on the opponent's side of the board, while at the same time progressing Swain's level up win condition. We have a couple of petty officers to go ahead and give us mid-game tempo or mid-game board presence in the event that we don't draw Lady Misfortune here. And then we have a couple of Sigil of Malice and a couple of Captive's Greyback. 4 mana, 2 attack, 3 health NOXUS unit from the World Walker expansion that upon attack he deals 3 damage to its blocker. If it's dead or gone, he deals 3 damage to the enemy Nexus instead. So if we have already flipped the Ravenbloom Conservatory and by extension summon Tybok on turn 6, basically everything just goes up in terms of their damage output, which is massive, absolutely massive in a list like this. And so, with that being said, this deck is just super fun to play. Also, I have a couple of Lit-Tide Sermons in the list as well to go ahead and give us a mid-game interaction, and at the same time, it allows us to enable stuff like Disintegrate and Ravenous Flock in the late game as well. And that's basically the deck list right there. We have Burn with a Sigil of Malice, and then a one-off Captain Theron, which gives us a late game burst, a late game bomb that allows us to end the game. And this is our big boy win condition in the deck. 8 mana, 8/8 with Overwhelm that upon summon, you get to create 2 decimates in hand. And the decimates are 6 mana slow speed spells that deal 4 damage to the enemy nexus. Or 5 if you have enabled the conservatory already and you have summoned Tybulk onto the battlefield, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's the deck list right there. Super fun deck to play. A little bit, draw dependent at times, but thanks to the deck hunter, this little guy allows us to go ahead and refuel and get some more units, which is fantastic because aside from him and the couple of copies of Petty Officer, we don't have much in the way of subtypes or tribes, so the deck hunter will allow us to give us card advantage, which is fantastic in a deck like this. So yeah, without any further ado, before I go ahead and get this thing underway, let me go ahead and change my card back. Let's go with the Noxian background or the NOXUS card back, because we are playing a NOXUS Bilgewater deck. And so, with that being said, let's go and jump into some games and see how this deck does. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Well, this hand is solid. I'm back. And we are up against Zoe Aurelian Soul. Oh boy, a classic, what do you call it? A classic meta deck. And I think we're gonna pass here first. If they play Zoe, I'll just go ahead and take care of it. It's a Blade's Edge, effective immediately. Right before any Pale Cascade shenanigans. And we are gonna pass. There's the Riptide Sermon. Very nice. Gotta watch out for those buffs that they will employ. They're playing PNZ though, so they could have some removal. Like for instance, a Mystic Shot. Pardon me. So let's see what our opponent does. This is an old school classic. Alright, so they play Acorn, a relatively recent card as well. 1 mana 1/1 that upon striking the opponent, it reduces the cost of the most expensive spell in the hand by 1. Alright, so this could be a wow, they are going in the elusives. The Fright, okay. This could be a game that is more greedy, which I am okay with. And we are gonna pass. There's Disintegrate. I think we're gonna spread out. So let's play Petty Officer, and we get to summon a random 1 mana follower, and we got a good one, the Shackled Geists.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules.
And what do we have here? It's Zoe. Alright. Let's get some damage in. Very nice. Again, the threat of Pale Cascade is real, so we gotta take that into account, especially if they what do you call it? If they get, or if they float 2 spell mana in the back. Oh, okay. Oh boy, this could be a Targon's Peak deck. Since they play Task Discovery. Oh boy, this could be Targon's Peak, which I am worried about. Excuse me. Right, there's the Solari Priestess.
Sunlight guiding my brethren.
Alright, they are going greedy. Alright, so let's go ahead and play Twisted Fate here. I think I'm gonna go for the red card.
I'm always up for a round or two.
And we have Disintegrate in the black,
Who says I don't share?
which is fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna pass. My nose is killing me today. Anyways, let's go ahead and
Like trouble.
go through the open attack
That
first.
heretic.
I'll take that trade. Arigatou gozaimasu. What is that? Starbone. Oh, wow. Alright. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I think I'm gonna go probably for the Death's Hand here. And then we follow that up with a nice Wrath and Bloom Conservatory. We are effectively shutting down the opponent, but we cannot be very confident because our opponent is getting greedy as well. They are going big. And going big is a problem. Oh boy, and like I mentioned, Cosmic Call, what is that? 8-9 burst speed that reduces the cost of the Celestials everywhere they have. Oh boy, that's a low tempo play, but it's really scary. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go to the Noxian Silver to try and to basically gun down the opponent. Alright, pass the turn. Cast the Captive Grey deck is here.
Lady Luck is
And
smiling.
to be honest, we're gonna go to the Riptide Sermon first. If they play a big boy. Nani? What is this? The smoke scaled host. Alright, to activate, discard a card, invoke a celestial that costs 7 or more. Oh boy! Oh boy! That is a problem! Es un problema! Crap! Well, let's just play the Plague Black here. Oh, my nose is killing me. Why did they discard? Starlit Epiphany, oh boy. And we're gonna pass. But the issue here, or the silver lining here, is that the opponent is low. The opponent is low on health. So, this could be our chance to gun them down and burn them out before they get their game plan
The
going.
light of my star warms the heavens.
Woo! That's perfect. Holy moly! Right, and then we go to the Disintegrate. I believe.
Bring the
Sheesh. Yikes, that's a problem. Oh, brother. Well, you're dead. Unless if you have a tail cascade, you do not. Okay.
I rise.
Alright, we're taking 10, which is less than ideal. But I think I'll take this. I'll take this hit. And we're gonna pass. I think it's to walk time. Or we could drop Daddy Swain up in here. I think I'm gonna go big boy flaming chicken, I believe. No. Oh no. Yikes. Supernova, okay. That's fine. Crap. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with a Riptide Sermon first. Just to take out the Golden Sister here. Excuse me. And then we go to the attack. Attack this immediately. There's the star chart into Messenger Sigil. Oh boy. There's the Serpent. And you live or you die. Well, very nice. And good thing this guy has overwhelmed. He has only one card in hand. And yeah. They are running low on gas, but their tower is getting stronger by the minute. Shoot. Oh boy. Well, we're kinda screwed here. Glorious Evolution. Very nice. Let me go ahead and drop down top Swain here. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, let's roll. Victory awaits. Yeah. Tower, do not see. Ha 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 ha. There's the things. Alright, not bad. And a crescent strike. Okay. That's fine. That's fine by me. Alright, let's roll. You're gonna live or you're gonna die. So, without any further ado, attack! Or perish. And you're dead. GG. Good game. Bleed for NOXUS. Boom. You will break them. Exact lethal. History will remember us. Indeed. Mi General. Alright, weekly climbing, which is fantastic. Let's go! Victory! One win in the bag. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go again. Let's go for game number 2 with this fantastic deck. Oh wow, really? Wow. Okay. This time I have a bit of a different hand here. Let's see. Let me go ahead and give him a shocked emote again. I'm gonna drop one deck hunter and keep everything else. Ooh, that's a nice looking hand. Double. Baby, a double. That's a double trouble. Oh boy. That's Doki. Right? We're gonna toss. I think I may wanna go either Marai Warden or Deck Hunter. I think I'm gonna go Marai here. Now that's a good pull. Holy macro! Nice! That's very nice. Pass the turn. Again, the threat of Tail Cascade is real here. There's a corner. Okay, we're gonna pass here. And we're gonna see what they will do. They just gonna go for the open attack. Messenger Sigil. I think I'm gonna test out if this Death Hand will work here. Again, the threat of Tail Cascade is real. They do not go for the Tail Cascade. And we're gonna pass. Wow, we are playing stuff on curves now, huh? Well, let's see first. Let's see if they block. They do not. Okay. And what is that? Celestial Trisecta, I believe? Yes. A very good card. Holy moly. Wow, they got the high roll. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Deck Hunter here. Find something useful. Torafly could be good. Abominable Guardian could be good. Gallant Rider could be nuts here. I think I'm gonna go Torafly and just spread out. Very nice. And we are gonna call that a turn. Ooh, Petty Officer, that's a good draw. I think I'll take this hit. I think I'm gonna go Grey Black here, and then we just go for the attack next round. Behold the Infinite. Oh boy! So this is Invoke Midrange. Moon Silver. Okay. I think I'm gonna pass here. And without any further ado, let's go for the attack. Full speed ahead. Okay, they're gonna block, which is a-okay by me. They're down to 6. I like those numbers. Yikes. That's a low tempo play though. I could go ahead and go to the NOXUS server. I think I may do just that. Because we do have a lethal wombo combo here with the Petty Officer into Sigil of Malice. We're gonna wait. And we're gonna see what our opponent is gonna try and develop here. The Golden Sister. Okay, we gotta go effective immediately. I summon you, Petty Officer. Make me proud. So it's now or never. Boom! Gotcha. Let's see if you have healing. If you don't have, you're dead. Star shaping. Okay. Well, that's gonna leave a mark. Okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna go, I may wanna go Conservatory here actually. You know what? Let's do it. And, call it a turn. And, play Tide Bulk effective immediately. Rah! Alright. Moment of truth. Is my opponent dead? Let's see. Oh no! Living Legends, oh boy. That's gonna be a problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What you have there? What? Okay. That's expensive though. That's expensive. Alright. No, I shouldn't have passed. Okay, certain. Alright. Well, let's roll. You pledge or you die. Alright. Let's go with the Blade's Edge here. I think I may wanna go ahead and take care of the Golden Sister here. Effective immediately. There we go. Yikes. He is still alive. Almost. He's almost dead. Oh boy. 2-mana Traveler? Oh boy, that's a problem. Es un problema. We're gonna pass. Oh boy. These are intense matches, I'm not gonna lie. Holy macro. I need to find some burn here, like Toronto. Ooh. Ooh, Petty Officer, now that's a good draw. Holy moly! Alright, it is an allegiance deck with a splash for a quern. Alright. Alright. Rise, Petty Officer. I summon a powder keg. If they attack, it's probably a wrap. Or maybe not. If you have Star Shaping, you're not dead. But if you don't, you're just dead. Ha 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 ha. If you have Star Shaping, ooh, oh, got him. The bluff. The absolute bluff. I love it. Let's go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we ranked up to bronze. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. Whew. Okay. Not gonna lie, that was some intense games. Oh man. Oh my Dios, that was fantastic. Let's go for one more game, and that should be it. See guys, that is how you play Twisted Fate Swain. Or should I say, Misfortune Twisted Fate Swain. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. Let's see if we can find a different matchup though. If we don't, then we're just gonna go ahead and end the session right here. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can find a different matchup. Ooh, okay, it is a control deck, oh boy. Thresh Mordekaiser, okay. With NOXUS. I like the components of this hand, except for the fact that I don't have any units. So I'm gonna drop both Death's Hand and Sigil of Malice, and keep the other two. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Turn 1 Conservatory, sign me up. Absolutely beautiful. Pass turn, absolutely beautiful. Deck Hunter, turn 2, I like that. Gives us a body on the board, and gives us options. An ally has a different subtype than me, give an enemy. Alright. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the spider here. Gives us a presence on the board, which is fantastic here. Against a against somewhat rather English of a control deck. Let's go ahead and go for the attack first. If they don't play into the board, we're just gonna pass and keep the mana in the back as spells. Oh boy, Legion of the Sether. Oh no, this could be a different iteration of a Thresh based control, which I am scared of. Or this, it could be this. Proliferating Dark Wraith. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna go Grey Black here, I believe. Yes. Excuse me.
Death, ruin, vengeance.
Let's see if our opponent is, what did he play? He played a Blade Pierced Revenant. Another ally is revised to grant it Challenger. Oh, brother, that's a problem. That's a problem. And this thing has Deathless itself. Oh, no. I think we're gonna block here, I believe. Excuse me. And we're just gonna go ahead and you know what? I'll go ahead and block here and go to the Blade's Edge. Effective immediately. Very good. And we're gonna pass. Ooh, that's a good draw. Holy.
I'm one of the
Alright,
good guys.
Misfortune,
but not that
I
good.
choose you.
What
Shoot. There's Thresh. Oh, Muteus, that's a problem. Alright, let's go ahead and attack only with the Greyback. And if my opponent blocks here, we're just gonna go for the Disintegrate. Especially on Thresh, because Thresh is a problem for this type of deck. And that's why I keep the Disintegrate in the hand, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I kept Disintegrate in the hand is because of stuff like this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Love ya.
Drop him down low to 16, like those numbers, and we're gonna call that utter. Nice, that's a good card for this matchup. Good thing we drew it. Deathless Knight. Now that card is a problem. Should we save the Disintegrate for Thresh? Or should we go ahead and take care of this guy right now? Well, I think it's more important than ever to go ahead and take care of Thresh. Because if we don't take care of Thresh, things are gonna get ugly. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and do this. We need to take care of Thresh effective immediately. Thresh is the bigger threat. The Deathless Knight we can handle, but Thresh is a massive threat that must be answered. Effective immediately. Effective pronto. Right, there we go. And he's down. Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. But good thing he's down to 1 health. So unless we get absolutely low rolled with a Make It Rain, yeah, this is gonna be a slaughter. I think we're gonna go for the Make It Rain here, effective immediately. Yes, we got him. We got Thresh. Beautiful.
Never stop shooting.
All calculated. We need to drop Tidewalk effective immediately though. Tidewalk, I'm gonna need your help here. I choose you. And hopefully, wow, you have another threshing hand. Oh boy, that's a problem. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves here.
pain is nothing.
There's the bladeless or blade pierced revenant. Alright, he's gonna block. Hold on. Alright, now he's down to 4. Which I like those numbers. Arigato gozaimashita.
Try to
Crimson
understand
Aristocrat,
I'm
oh
not
boy.
about.
Now that's a problem. Shoot. This. Ooh, oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ha 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 ha. Absolutely beautiful. Spirit Beach. Crap. Okay, we gotta take care of Thresh. Like, immediately. I could go with Captain Tharon. You know what? Let's go with Captain Tharon. Because this gives us late game burst. You deserve the thumbnail as well, alongside Twisted Fate. Crap. Okay, that's here. Right? What's the bigger threat? Bigger threat. Thresh or this? I think this is the biggest threat. We can take care of Thresh. We can handle Thresh. What? You're not attacking?
Fall forever.
Well, I think this one deserves a trade with a disintegrate to loot. I got 10 coins of burn in hand, which is muy importante for the next couple of turns coming up. Oh boy, Thresh is leveled up. Oh boy. Love Thresh, but I hate going against him. Which, in a way, is pretty like on point with his story, wherein he is just a vengeful champion from the Shadow Isles. Alright. Twisted Thing is great here. Holy. Let's attack first with Captain Theron. Let's see if my opponent has a vengeance here, which would be a problem. Alright. We could see a Withering Whale as well, or some sort of heal spell. But it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing on this attack. This last match is intense. Deathless Knight, yeah, you don't have any burn. So let's telegraph that we don't have any shenanigans here first. Let's go to the Marine Warden first. As we get a affectionate Toro, which is fantastic here. I want them to tap out. I want them to tap out. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. GG no re. Ha 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 ha. Almost, but not quite. Shoot. And I think I'm gonna go for the web spinner here to decrease Thresh's attack points and call it a turn. We are oh, beautiful top deck. Absolutely beautiful top deck. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go. There's Mordekaiser. Well, yeah, you are Omega dead. You are so dead. Fire in the hole. Boom. Let's see if you're dead. Yes, you are. Got him. Oh, yes. Whew. What a game. What a game to close out the session. Holy mackerel. Oh my goodness, I love this deck. This deck is amazing. What? This deck is absolutely fantastic. Wow. Gotta give credit where credit is due. I love this deck. This deck is fantastic. Oh, we were almost goners for, like, I don't know, the first 3 games. But man, this deck just obliterated them. I love it. In conclusion, what do I think about the King of the Metagame, or El Rey de la Metajuego? This deck is fantastic, and it goes to show the name cannot be more appropriate enough, because this deck has proven itself to be the king of the metagame. For many iterations of lore's history, this deck is a classic that can also compete as well. Oh man. Oh wow. Oh wow. This deck is wow. I don't have any words as to how good this deck is. And then the one-off of Captain Theron put in the work. I love it. Whew. From the jaws of defeat, we drew Captain Theron, and then the game just swung in our favor once again. Oh man, I love it. And shout out as well to Blade's Edge. Because Blade's Edge is a godsend for a deck like this. Oh, thank God. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Wow. I gotta get out of here and I gotta make some some clips of this. Whew. My voice is shot. That's all I gotta say. Thank you all so much for watching. Whew, my voice is shot. And that's all I gotta say. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Go drop a like, subscribe to the channel, do all that stuff. Go follow me on Twitch. All of those will be linked below in the description, and along with those, link to my products shop on Payhit. Again, all of the links will be down below in the description as well as on the screen. That's all I gotta say. Have yourselves a fantastic one. This is Alex Fuel. I'm out. I gotta get out of here because my voice is getting weaker now. Have yourselves a good day. And above all else, stay safe, spread the love. May the Lord God above bless you, and have yourselves a good one. Adios, amigos. See you soon.